Hey,
So we got.
Hey, Pay.
What up?
Who was? Dang, hold on a second, man. The SCN homies. What's it called? Yeah, the X wasn't working.
Oh, you
wasn't
didn't
working,
get
but
that
we-
message.
we-
You can't do
What'd
X
you say?
no more.
Oh, you can't. So we got to communicate those things. But
Jeff
I
told
mean,
you.
I was trying to fix that last minute. But the reason why we late, who was the last person here today?
Gordo, Big G.
G was the last person in the building. G, you made us late, man.
Listen, no.
So
I was no.
So that fine J. Steve was trying to go to you.
No, I was backstage and I sat there from 7:53, and then
That's
somebody
late.
let me in.
You're not 15
okay.
minutes early, you're late.
You know what? Come on, Pay. Come on, Pay. Stop it. I got a brand new sign for you today. Come on, Pay. Stop that. Stop that early and often. Come on, man. Stop that. Listen, man. You know who misses. Who? B-Dirt.
Huh?
Who's got the most HR occurrences?
Truth be told, probably me.
Yes.
No. No.
Recently, it's not been me, but truth be told, over the past years,
if you're talking about me for hitting the mute button, I ain't never been late. And I ain't never missed a podcast though.
I've done both of those things.
Well, I mean, you set up the podcast.
As a matter of fact,
you
have
to be here on time.
Big fine.
I'll probably be here. I'll probably be 2-3 minutes late on overtime.
Oh, that ain't
good.
You
always we gonna.
You know, man, I gotta take dogs out. You know, get my smooches from the lady.
You can't wait one more hour?
Nah. Every hour on the hour.
Every hour on the hour. Okay.
Gotta take a celebration. It's Friday, B. You gotta take a celebration shot with Jess. I know.
Yeah, you know it. You know
we celebrating Friday?
Yes.
Yeah.
Been a long
week.
I guess.
What is Friday? What do you mean? What are we celebrating?
No, I was gonna say. I guess you working folk appreciate it more than I do anymore.
Yeah, most definitely.
Fridays is my favorite day. I used to be off every other Friday. But
man.
I still like Friday. I didn't mind going to work, but I like not having to come the next day. So I always like Fridays.
Yeah.
So I get it. And since we've been doing the podcast now for about 2.5 years, going to our third season, right?
Yeah.
No, this is 3. We're already in our third.
We're in 3. Yeah.
No, going into our third football season, NFL season.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Going. I mean, the Fridays have always been known as tricky.
That's facts.
Hey man.
That's facts.
Big G. I want to tell you and B-Dirt. I don't know if y'all know, man. Somebody slid me a little bit of money in my Cash App today, man. I ain't gonna say who.
Well,
but it just so happened that guy is repping his team.
Well,
go Cubs.
All I will say is that you made the reference to me and B-Dirt, and there's a missing element out of that conversation. You could not be referring to yourself in third party. So I think that's the guy in the left-hand box.
I think you do know Tate. You know Tate well enough to know that he would refer to himself in the third person. You know better.
That is facts. That's facts.
Well, Big G do it all the time. But what did I say to make myself refer to myself in third? How did I say it? What did I say?
He said you did not.
I said you would.
He said you did not. Big G said you did not.
I did not refer to myself in third person?
Correct.
So what are we talking? All right, we're wasting time. Point of the matter is the Reds beat the Cubs in another series, 7-3 against the Cubs this year. The Cubs got a losing record against everybody in the division: the Pirates, the Cardinals, and the Reds and the Brewers.
Big trash.
No, they dumpster juice, Pay.
Oh, he
doing too much. You're doing too much.
They dumpster juice.
You made a cocktail out of dumpster juice too.
The dumpster juice, baby. That's what the Cubs are. Dumpster juice.
Is that one of those? Is that one of those spaghetti jars you turn into a cup? What kind of drawing is that?
It's a dumpster juice. That's all you need to know. It's a juice. It's a nice little cocktail from the dumpster fire over there in the corner. It's the dumpster juice.
I think it's one of those smaller, like orange juices.
Yeah. So you know we got trash, we got trash, hot trash, dumpster fire, tire fire, a scrub, and now you go down one step lower, the dumpster juice.
Well, you know
that's
what
the Cubs are. They
you know what?
They horrible.
They spending close to $300 million on their baseball operation, and they're under 500. So, if you want to call it that, call it that.
Yeah, yeah.
That's all right, man. I ain't calling them dumpster juice. We just 7-3 against them, man. We not that good. So, but I look forward to playing the Cubs, though.
We're gonna get one of them.
Hey, I thought I was gonna be able to get the Friday night light scrimmage on my TV here, man, but I thought I was going to be on KDKA TV, but it's not. So I guess I'm going to turn to my Cincinnati Reds.
I don't know.
That's my fallback plan.
Did you check the steel curtain thing or whatever? Not us, but like the Steeler thing.
The website?
I'm looking now to see if they got it.
Well, go ahead and look, Big G.
Yeah.
Please and thank you. But yeah, man. So how was you guys this week?
Busy.
I've been thinking about what was said about me in my absence. That's what I've been thinking about. I've been stewing.
What was said about you? There wasn't nothing negative said about you. People missed you, man.
I've been stewing. He said I missed to go watch Deadpool and Wolverine.
Oh yeah,
which
somebody
is true.
Somebody put that out in the street.
That was dry snitching, Tate. That's dry snitch.
What is?
What you just said.
I said somebody put it out in the street. I don't know. I ain't say who did it. I don't know who did it. See, after said I missed you, Pay.
I missed you too, after.
Yeah.
Listen,
I missed the whole live chat.
Pay got in his feelings in our group chat and said, I told you guys I wasn't going to be there. And Big G said he might not either. Blah, 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 blah. And I said, yes, I'm aware. I'm not going to let that stand in the way of a good story, though. It was a better story to come up with Paywall than it was to be like, well, Pay's not with us. He told us, da 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 da. So I just dug in. I dug in and went with Paywall. You was Paywall.
I never want to just get in the way of a good joke. But what annoyed me is G saying that movie was a top 5 MCU movie.
It is.
Big cap.
Player.
No, big cap.
You lucky
when
my box
that
came with my prop yet. You lucky my box.
You lucky I wasn't on the show because I'd have hit you with one of these buttons when you said that.
Freaky Friday, Big G talking about his box. Let's go.
Yeah, man. And Pay's, salacious stories sell. That's why I'm gonna tell the people about. We all had a crew meeting the other day, and Pay was shirtless in the meeting.
That's a big dry snitch. That's a big dry. That's a fact.
I understand the concept of dry snitching. It's when you tell and you don't try. I told that was
straight up snitching.
That was straight up snitching.
Okay. All right. You know what? It's the first time I'm going to put the big with
Pay was shirtless in the Zoom meeting, and we thought it would sell to some of y'all that might have missed them. And we said, Pay, you got to come on the homies, man. That's
I know who that was.
It wasn't a we. It was G. G wanted me to take my shirt off again tonight.
It was fine. Everything was cool. Everything was fine until it got frozen on your camera.
Yeah,
it got a little awkward.
Yeah, that's facts. That's facts.
You got a rotary phone in there? What's going on?
Yeah, well, it's Tate. He's the OG.
Tate dialing that bad baby like this.
What happened? I'm sorry. That was my wife calling from the Paris, the Olympics. She didn't know realize what time it was.
You should have put her on the show.
2:15 in the morning. Then there.
You should put her on the show. That'd have been a good one.
Yeah, it would have been.
I saw pictures of her at the Olympic Village.
Yeah, me too.
The USA House is pretty sweet.
Yeah, her and Damu was kicking it.
Hey, Boo, I got you on the podcast. The guy said I should have brought you on the show.
Me.
No, I'm going to go to bed.
What questions y'all got?
Val,
how many croissants you had?
Yeah, that was the first thing I was going to ask her. What she ate over there?
What have you ate?
Eaten.
Eaten.
Yeah,
Best food she's had so far.
Best food. That food you sent me a picture of looked good today. I don't know what it was.
Top 5 list. Come on.
Some type of chicken linguine.
Chicken linguine.
It was fresh. The food tastes better. The burger was delicious. It tastes really good. Had a cheeseburger.
I tell you, if you saw my Facebook, I think we all friends. Y'all saw she got a picture with Carl Lewis and Brody Malone from the gymnastics team.
Yeah.
And she saw Steph Curry. That was yesterday. I don't know what she did today. She called me from the top of the Eiffel Tower today, FaceTime.
We didn't go all the way to the top because the top part was closed down because it was too many people. But we were like one level from
below
the
top.
top.
Okay.
Yeah.
For you guys listening to us that don't know, Valerie is at the 2024 Paris Olympics representing with Team USA with her sister and her brother-in-law, Damu Cherry Mitchell and Donovan Mitchell, who's the boss king boss.
Dennis Mitchell. Donovan Mitchell played for the Cavs.
Dennis Mitchell. I butcher names anyway. But he's the king boss. He's the king boss of track.
If you grade that on a big G curve, he was pretty close.
He was close. He D Mitchell. That's all he had to do. Got it.
B plus.
But so she was in the Team USA store yesterday. Yeah. She could get in there because her sister's an Olympian, and they were shopping around for some USA team, memorabilia and stuff like that. And I saw the jacket that LeBron had on at the torch bearing ceremonies. Ooh. I said, baby, I want that.
Oh,
went to it, looked at the price tag, $1,300.
No way, Jose.
She got you 2 of them.
Right back on the shelf. No, Val. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Val said, "No way, Jose," and put it right back on the shelf.
Yeah, no way, Jose. I said, "No way, Jose." I got a couple T-shirts. They was pretty expensive for T-shirts, but so then she called me today from the high up on the Eiffel Tower to tell me she's extending her trip already. She's staying longer.
Oh,
2 days.
That's right.
That's right.
That's correct. That's correct.
Yeah.
2 or 3 days into it, she already added 2 more days on to next weekend.
Hey,
I've met Val. She's no dummy. She's doing the right thing.
That's facts. That's big facts. It's a once in a lifetime. Val, enjoy yourself. Take all the pictures you need. Watch all the events, and then come on back home safe.
See y'all, Big G.
Exactly.
Shonda left you to go to Paris for a week and then call you and tell you she's staying longer. You cool with that? Enjoy yourself. Stay as long as you want.
What choice do I have?
Yeah, I don't have a choice. That's why she's there.
Exactly. But I'm saying
all she did was send me the airline confirmation.
Hey, I've gotten emails like that before. I've gotten emails like that. I get it. It is what it is.
So the big track semifinals start tomorrow.
Yeah, we go tomorrow night. Well, tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night there, it'll be afternoon here.
Yeah, I don't know what time it. Yeah, we have to be there at tomorrow night. We're gonna go by the Nike store and the Nike Center, and then we'll probably eat around there somewhere, and then we'll go to the meet. We got great seats, and we'll see the women semifinals and the final, and we'll see the men. I think we'll get to see the men.
The women's finals tomorrow?
The semi and the final.
Oh, okay. In the 100.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Go Sha'Carri. Go Kung Fu Kenny.
Facts.
Go Sha'Carri. Go TT.
TT Terry.
Terry.
Melissa Jefferson.
Yes, all 3 American women are with. That's Dennis' team.
Star Athletics. Okay.
Right. Star Athletics.
All right. Well, Big G say, but we talk about this on overtime. We talk about the Olympics. We about to take a break and get into football. So thanks for calling me. It's 2:20 in the morning there. Get you some sleep. And don't wake up and call me because I'll be asleep. Call me when you having lunch.
Great champagne. I had a great champagne too. I'm enjoying myself. Everybody's enjoying Paris.
That's what life's about.
All right. We love you. I love you. Peace out.
Love you. Bye.
All right, guys. All right, B Dirt. That made me look good. She feels like I was being inclusive. I don't usually do that stuff. She called and interrupted my podcast, and I said, "Hey, I'm on a podcast. Talk to you tomorrow." Then you said you should have had her on for a second. So thanks for now I'm back in good graces.
There you go.
But everybody in the live chat, what's happening? Everybody, Tim Lyons, the homie, the running through the jungle homie, Mr. Woodsey, Pittsburgh, Toddy 86, Jar Devil. Who else? I'm just reading from the bottom. I see a whole bunch of comments. We got 70 people in here already.
Jeremiah Yoder, Quiet Father, Woodside,
TD, Tom Desinger, Afton, of course.
We got
JJ
Bobby,
Quiet Father. There you go.
Yeah,
quite a few people, man.
Mr. Woodside in there. Tom Desinger is in there. It's a whole lot of Booby is up in there. Swoozy's up in there. Luke K 77 is up in there. George T. Matthew Belando's in there. Andre Coleman's in there. Yeah, Thomas we got Rob Lightfoot. We got a lot of folks, man.
Jeff,
get them algorithms up.
Thomas Edez, what up, homie? What's up, man? Mm-hmm. So yeah, you get the algorithms up. I don't even know. I don't got my tablet out to see where we at. I usually have my tablet up there.
It ain't right. It ain't right. So pay when we come back from commercial break. You know what you got to do.
So yeah, what we ready to do real quick is go to commercial break. If you watching on YouTube, we're not going nowhere. If you listen on audio, we're gonna have to hear a few words from our partners, pay some bills. But we coming back, getting into Steeler football. Big G, you find anything about the Friday Night Lights on the website?
It ain't nothing there, but I'm getting updates though. I just text my dude.
Okay,
I'm getting some updates. Yeah,
because he's there.
Yeah, my dude is there.
Okay, and we're gonna hear some stuff about the Bengals and the Ravens training camp so far, and we're gonna even talk about the Browns, and maybe that's pays punishment to you to make you be a Browns fan. I don't know, but if we don't get 10 more likes by the time we come back, we're gonna turn pay loose. But we'll be right back in a moment. And we're back on the Homies Friday Night Podcast. I'm your boy Tate, one of the hosts, along with the fellas I couldn't do without. The big homie, the little fella, all in one bunch. Big G with the algorithms up. We got 35, 36 thumbs up and 80 people in here.
Whoa.
Yeah, we go ahead, Paige. What you think, Paige?
Let me tell you all something. We're tired of telling you have to like and share this stuff. So if you don't absolutely get off your behind and do it right now, like the show, share the show. I will come to your favorite restaurant and I will become the head chef there and wait. I don't care how long I got to do it. I will wait for you to show up. And as soon as you do, I'm going to sprinkle your favorite dish with all the ghost pepper and habaneros in the closet. And then to top it off, I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of that Aaron Rodgers dust on there. Don't let that be you. Don't let that be you. Like this show.
Tate, be dirt, pay. Boo for the live chat. Boo, get the rhythms up. Boo. Come on, man. Hit that like.
Bear down Boobies got the idea in the chat. Hit the thumbs up.
Yep. Let's go, Tate. He about to get the big fine too. I can feel it.
Hate to see it.
So getting the football now. Let's give our people a little bit of Steelers talk first, Big G. Then we'll talk about the Bengals and the Ravens for a little bit and come back to end up with the Steelers. Right?
Facts.
So,
go ahead. Well, it's Friday Night Lights, man. I mean, you know what time it is. The team is out there practicing the Latrobe up underneath the lights. You know, it's an annual thing that we do every year in Pittsburgh. Gives us a feel to get ready for when we play some night games this year. Gives a little bit of different rhythm. Gives the guys to get an afternoon off to rest their bodies and heal, because there's been some strenuous things going on we was just with you on PYB on Wednesday, and here we are on Friday, man. And man, listen, I was hyped last week. I was hyped Wednesday, and I'm still hyped today. It's a lot going on. I think they're ready to go right now. If the season started today, I have no problem with the Steelers being ready to go. I think we're ready to go. Even though we got a little injury bug between Roman Wilson and I don't know where Rusty's at as of today, but we're good with Justin. So anything that you guys want to ask me or know, I can tell you what I know and go from there.
So let's ask some questions.
Mm-hmm.
So it was a big fight on Wednesday in camp.
Mm-hmm.
Was it started by Elandon Roberts?
Mm-hmm.
I talked about it on Running Through the Jungle.
Did you?
But what did you say? What did you say about it? Go ahead and talk about it.
I said, if a giant fight breaks out at Steelers camp, as a Bengals fan, who do you root for?
Yeah.
I knew back in the day I would have rooted for James Harrison because two things: one, he could do the most damage, and two, I was genuinely afraid of that man. Still am. Just don't see him as much.
He's there. He was. I got pictures from my homeboy when he was working with Nick Herbig. He was talking with Highsmith a little bit. He was dealing with Jeremiah Moon a little bit. So he's there. He's working with the outside linebackers. Yeah, he's there.
Different, man.
Yeah, he's there. But he didn't start the fight, though, Tay. He didn't start the fight.
No, Elandon Roberts started the fight.
Yeah, because you know why they did it, right? Because they hit Justin. So for all you guys that don't know, Justin Fields has been destroying the Pittsburgh Steelers defense with the RPO offense in either 12 personnel, some 11 personnel, but he's been killing them in that 21 personnel package set too, and 13 because they've had 3 tight ends on the field, and he's pulling it and he's running for 25, running for 30, running for 40 yards, and Elandon Roberts got tired of it, so he turned the corner on him. He hit him, and when he hit him, McCormick, who was in at guard, and my big Troy F, they started throwing blows, bro, and it got ugly. Like the whole team. Fautanu, Troy F. Hey, they got into it. They got into it bad. So now Coach T said it was a learning experience, and he said that he talked to the guys. But knowing what I know about what a coach's heart really looks like, he was like, yeah.
And Woodside brought up a good point too. They hit him in his legs.
Yeah. They are mad because Justin is out there looking like what we always thought Justin was going to look like, and even better. And I'm telling you right now, people might say, I know that Rusty's in the catbird seat, but man, don't be shocked. Don't be shocked if Justin takes that spot, because he's playing like it. Justin is playing like it. He has improved every single day in camp. Every day he's improved.
The player soundbite does hit a little different with those sunglasses on. I'm gonna tell you that.
Every single day he's improved. Every day, Tate. Every day he's improved, bro. Every day. And I think that's because he's picked up the playbook too. Really, to be honest, Arthur Smith.
You got to be used to it. He's had 4 different playbooks in the past 4 years.
Well, it feels so good to finally have a competent offensive coordinator in Arthur Smith, and part of that is when you utilize the players that you have, and so he's not. It's not going to be lean heavy on the run game, RPO Justin. No, he's mixing and matching to give players opportunities to put them in the best position to score, and the offense. Day 1 and 2, the defense might have got the most of the offense, but the last few days, the offense has been kicking the defenses behind. There's been some moments where the Jackson and Beanie Bishop and them have been out there doing what they need to do, and of course the linebackers, because I'm saying we got one of the best front sevens in the entire NFL. But man, the offense has been lightweight killing them for the last few days, man, in practice, man.
So then they was out of pads on Thursday, and got into another little scrum. Not nothing like Wednesday, but back-to-back days.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
It's getting tested.
They ready. They ready, Tate. They ready to roll. They are ready to roll, bro. They ready. So if the season started now, we're good.
How'd you feel about the 2024 draft, Steelers draft?
We got 3. Well, if you count the free agent that we didn't even draft and came in, I'm counting 1, 2, 3, 4 starters right off the bat. So Zach Frazier's going to start center. Troy's going to start guard. Beanie's going to start slot corner. And Peyton Wilson's probably going to start linebacker. If they're not starting by week 1, no later than week 3, they're all in.
I'm going somewhere. I mean, I want you to smell what I'm cooking, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, how you feel about the 2023 draft?
How many starters we got of that? Jones?
Just how do you feel about it?
Oh, yeah. That draft, 2023, has 2 or 3 legitimate starters. Keanu Benton, 2 or 3 legitimate starters.
So,
7 starters.
I'm gonna give the homie Tate some props, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is that third person? Come on, from third person.
Yeah, that's the third person.
And I think you was right with me, Big G, but I remember me saying it first.
Mm-hmm.
After the 2023 draft, what did we say the Steelers were doing?
Building a bully. Building a bully. And that's what we got.
Bully building. Look at Tomlin just grinning.
Yeah. Like I said, Coach T said, he might have said what's a learning experience because that's the politically correct thing to do as a coach. But the bottom line is when they're having them skirmishes, man, he's like, I got some dogs out here. I got some dudes that's willing to fight. So, and it's been a long time since I felt this confident about what we have as far as guys that are players.
The last time I felt confident about having some goons or guys that go get into it was when Mason Rudolph got hit with the helmet and Pouncey was stomping jokers out in the end zone and DeCastro, and they was all over the place.
Yeah.
He was fighting, but he was on our side. Even Ogunjobi, he was on the Brown side then, but he was fighting, so he's a fighter.
Yeah.
So I like where that's going. So real quick, we gonna get to pay about the Ravens. So what do you think? What do you make of the Justin Fields, Russell Wilson competition? Is it a competition yet, Big G?
It's a total competition. There's a push out of Justin to overtake Russie at the starting quarterback position. Some of that is due to because Russie's injury that he had by pushing the sled when they was doing the little pre-drills to get ready for camp. They had to come up and show that they can handle it. But a lot of it has been because, correct. But a lot of it has been because of Justin's play on the field. I mean, there's no doubt in my mind right now, that both of those guys are going to play. There's no doubt. But could Justin overtake Russie? Absolutely. Absolutely, man. Listen, Mike Tomlin said it. There's a lot of meat left on them bones, and he didn't lie. So, having a better – everything I've seen as far as offensive line rankings for the Pittsburgh Steelers, I've only seen like 1 or 2 things that had them out of the top 15. Every other poll I've seen had them 15 and up. A lot of them, they were in the top 10 offensive line. So you give them a top 10 offensive line, Jaylen Warren, Najee Harris, the receiving crew, and the tight ends we got with a top 5 defense. Oh, you're going to see the real deal about Justin Fields this year. Maybe looking a lot like who we going to kick it to here in a minute. Oh, Lamar Jackson, MVP out there. He going to shine a little bit brighter than Lamar because his numbers are competent. He just was playing for a trash Chicago Bears team.
Okay. We're going to come back to the Steelers in the last segment of the show.
That's bias.
That's definitely bias. Save that for the NFC North show.
Mm-hmm.
But so I want to ask, and this is nothing, but this goes to both Pay and B Dirt. Y'all think this is fair? John Madden 25 come out.
Mm-hmm.
Lamar Jackson's rating 98.
Mm-hmm.
Joe Burrow rating 93.
That's not fair.
That's not right. Pay, what do you say?
That's not fair.
Joe Burrow's the second best quarterback in the league.
That's not right.
What? I think it's fair. To answer the question, I think it's fair because everybody's numbers are juiced up at this point of Madden, right? Because if you play Madden this early, everybody's overall is way too high than what it should be. Now, with that said, what is the number one thing that juices your overall the fastest in Madden and all those other football games? I'm gonna give you all one guess.
Speed.
Do I need to say anything else? Do I need to park the bus, or are we good?
Well, why is Patrick Mahomes higher? He's not fast.
Patrick Mahomes he got them for other intangibles that can also boost up the numbers. but speed is going to move your overall rating a lot faster than anything else. Speed, vision, agility, all those speed, everything in that section of your attributes is going to move the needle. So yes, it is fair.
Mr. Woodsey says you're right. I don't disagree with you. What do you think, B Dirt? You don't care.
I don't care one bit. Yeah. Let's go. I'll tell you who I want quarterback in my squad when we go to the playoffs. So I'll let it rest there. 98, 97, 92.
B Dirt don't play Madden. B Dirt play real, Pay. B Dirt play for real.
I haven't played Madden in over 10 years, but when I did, I was a dog. I was ranked.
They're both great quarterbacks. I feel like there are only four elite quarterbacks in the NFL. Those are both two of the four. Okay. So you can shuffle it up however you want to.
Patrick
you have
Mahomes and Josh Allen.
Gotta be Josh Allen. Yeah.
Those are the four I think are elite. And Josh Allen teeters on it sometimes for me too because of the turnover rate.
Right.
I'll tell you, CJ Stroud gonna be there at the end of this year.
I think
that guy you said that was weak.
I think he's definitely got
he said that
he's the next man.
Years ago.
He's the next man up in my mind.
I'm not gonna let him forget it.
Pace ain't gonna let you forget it, Big G.
Oh, it's like 9/11.
That was his freshman year, man. It was his freshman year.
So why did you say
it? It's the first time Big G turned on one of his own and it bit him right in the tuchus.
It sure did. It sure did. Never again. Never again. Never again.
Hey, Pay, let me ask you a couple questions real quick. So, or make a couple statements and then you go from there, right? About the Ravens. I think the addition of Derrick Henry is going to make the run game better. I think another year in the offense is going to make Lamar Jackson better. Tank Dell should take the year 2 leap. I'm not so sure about the other receiver's name from Minnesota. What's his name?
Oh, Jordan Addison.
No, not the Vikings from the college. They play for y'all. Play for the Ravens.
Rashad Bateman.
Yeah, Rashad Bateman. Yeah. Not so sure about him. I think they paid him a little bit of coin. Hopefully he does well. I know y'all missing a piece of.
Why did you say Tank Dell?
Yeah, not Tank Dell. Flowers. Because they same stature. Saying yeah. Flowers. But
he said "we man." That's all he said.
But yeah, I think the line y'all missing a few players in the offensive line. But I think because of Lamar Jackson's second year in the offense, Flowers' second year jump, the addition of Derrick Henry, I think the offense is figured out. Defensively, you lost the defensive coordinator, 2 defensive coaches, a safety, Geno Stone, Patrick Queen, both of those players to an in-division rival. And I think you might be lost a defensive lineman. I just can't remember his name. But so I think the offense goes up, the defense comes down. Why do Vegas and so many people pick Baltimore like they do? I don't understand. That's my question. Now you can go and say, what do you think about any of that stuff?
Why do so many people pick Baltimore to defend their division championship? Well, that's twofold. Well, usually people tend to go right back to the champion when they're doing their projections. So it's a little bit of bias in that regard. But on the other hand, you do have the defending MVP on that team. You do have all of the principal players returning. I'm not saying Geno Stone wasn't good. I'm not saying Patrick Queen isn't good. I think they're both pretty good. I do think they're a little bit overrated for this conversation.
That's bias.
Mute his mic. The Baltimore Ravens have lost better players and retained, if not gotten better, the next season. Matt Judon was a Baltimore Raven at some point, right? Ngakwe. There's a list of players. I mean, again, as I said, the principal guys are still there, and I think a lot of other people are also agreeing with what you said about the offense. The offense even though it was pretty good, I think it was a top 7 offense last year. The second year in the offense should yield even better fruit with the addition of Derrick Henry, with the healthy Justice Hill. That should look better. And I think they're going to play a lot more 12 personnel this year. Isaiah Likely, remember when I said they had the best tight end room because he's in there with Mark Andrews? I think he's going to see the field a lot more this year. So if all those things happen and their offense does take another step forward, again, from a top 7-ish offense, they should still be in contention to win the division.
We got our first super chat from the mayor of the Matrix. Welcome, Claude Bishop. Thank you for your super chat. He says, I agree with everything that the King of Scotland said on Wednesday's PYB podcast.
George Wallace?
Tay Boy Fresh. We're going to do it just like what happened on Thursday night. You get to pick sign 1 through 4. Which one do you want to give to Claude?
Remind me what
the King of Scotland
said. I know you put up. I know he went to the Matrix. What did he say though?
Yes. He argued with me a lot about Justin Fields' play. He's saying Justin Fields was big trash and all whatever else, and he was talking yak about Justin. So I'm giving you an opportunity to tell me which side do you want for Claude Bishop. You can pick what was behind door number 1.
I feel like if he was arguing with you, he was probably right.
No, he was absolutely not right.
There wasn't an argument. He started it with the comment on Wednesday. It was a super chat, but he said Justin Fields is not that good, and he's 10-28 or something.
Thank you.
No, not
super chat.
Well, if that's what he said,
way to stir the drink, Claude. We appreciate you. I vote that you leave those 4 signs right where they're at for the rest of the show, Big G.
No way. Well, I need a vote for 1 through 4.
Big G, I'm not even gonna vote for a pick behind door number 1. I'm want the new trash juice, dumpster juice.
I'm voting for what B Dirt said.
Well, neither one of y'all getting it. So, Claude, go to the Matrix right now. Put him in dumpster juice. Give it to him. Put him in dumpster juice. He got to go. He got to go to the Matrix. Ain't no ifs, ands, buts about it.
All right, Claude.
I don't understand. I don't understand. How are you a Steeler fan and it's always dogging this? I don't understand it. But it's okay.
I got your back, Claude. He keeping it a buck, man. That's just what it is. Now, what he said about Justin Fields, H1 him, incorrect.
Facts. He's not trash at all. Thank you, Pay. Big facts.
Now, whether or not he reaches his ceiling is another story, but he ain't garbage.
That's facts.
So Pay. So what about the defense? They not missing too much?
No. They still, again, principal guys are still there. They got one of the best safeties in the league on the team, young guy from Tim Lyons. Shout out to Tim Lyons, his school. They got the best linebacker in the game. I don't care what you say, Niners fans. They got one of the best young defensive linemen in the game, Justin Matabuke. So they're covered at all 3 levels. And they got a whole bunch of other guys who can just plug pieces. They added their number 1 draft pick, Nate Wiggins, out of the ACC. I'm blanking on it. Marlon Humphrey's coming back. He's healthy. And he had something spicy to say today on X Twitter, but I'm not going to repeat it because I'm not. You're not finna diddy me, so I'm not getting hit with the diddy.
I got a little something for T. Riley over here in the live chat, just for you, my man.
What'd he say?
Can you hear it?
That comment?
A gong.
Oh, so you could bring in a gong like the Gong Show. Yeah. No, we can't hear that.
Is that for when G goes over the 17-minute talking straight mark?
We could do that. We're looking into that over the next couple of weeks. T. Riley, that's a good idea. I remember the Gong Show. I'm old enough.
Yeah. I just worry about G when he gets worked up like that, starts going on those rants, his blood pressure gets a little high, he starts getting a little red in the face, and he ain't got enough oxygen in there. I'm like, I don't want to see him pass out on live YouTube. You know what I mean?
We none of us want to see that.
That's
tell the folks.
What you say? Be Dirk football, be footballing. That's just GGing, man.
GBGing.
GBGing.
Hey. I just want to get him right now, but I just can't. I'm trying to be quiet. I'm trying to restrain myself.
That's your homework. GBG needs to be needs to have some artistry behind it.
Some type of okay. We'll see what we can do with that.
GBG.
Can't take it. Can't take it.
Hey, so if you're listening or watching on YouTube, we're not going nowhere. If you're listening on the audio platform, we have to hear a few words from our partners, pay some bills. We'll be right back after this. And we'll be back to let B Dirk talk about what's going on in bingo camp so far and finish up with our Pittsburgh Steelers. Going to break. And we're back on the homies Friday night back building.
Quadfather got a great idea.
What Quadfather say?
For homies merch, GBGing t-shirts.
I like it. I like it.
I like it too.
For that one.
Just a GBGing with that nice crispy beard line silhouette on it. Boom.
That's what I'm talking about. Run it.
And you got it. And you got it. And you got to make his beard extra black.
Yeah, it's got to be a light gray. A light gray shirt and a jet black beard.
Run it.
Yeah.
Are you accusing him of having a Beijing?
I didn't say no. See, you dry snitching.
That's what I said all the time. He's the big dry snitch, man. He's a dry snitch, man. He's always the snitch, man. What are you doing? Come on, man.
Hey,
that's exactly what it was.
Hey, where's the Bengals have a camp at the stadium, don't they? They don't go away. The Bengals have
so the stadium and the practice facility and field are side by side. They got indoor, outdoor practice facility fields, and then the Paycor Stadium right there. It's all together.
Okay,
all down the river.
So Cleveland is in Berea, but they go home every day, right? And yes. I know Baltimore. I know where they at. I used to go to work meetings up there where it's at. I can't remember the name of the place.
Back in the day, the Bengals used to go to Wilmington College.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
Facilities out downtown.
Okay. So that's perfect segue, man. What's going on at Bengals camp, man? I heard Joe Burrow said that the receiver y'all drafted in the 6th round last year going to be a beast.
Yoshi.
That's what's his name is? Okay, yeah.
Yoshivage. Andre Yoshivage.
Yeah. He nice.
He out of Princeton. He was a decathlete. Very, very good athlete. Last year he caught some you could tell Joe Burrow had some threw some touchdown passes to him, went to him in the red zone a few times last year. He definitely had some confidence in him. But one of the things I saw, he was a body catcher a lot last year. And this year you could tell he's really worked on it. He's got a lot more hands catching. He's came to camp about 15 pounds heavier and ripped, shredded. So yeah, he looks very good.
15 pounds heavier and more muscle mass.
Yep.
Okay.
So he's about 210.
He's already listed at 6'3", 250. He's already listed 6'3", 215.
Yeah, that's this year. Last year he was not. He was about 200. 195 to 200. Charlie Jones came in about 10, 15 pounds heavier as well. In that 180-something range, which is good for him because he was pretty slight. He looks better. He's got some deep balls. We've seen a lot more deep balls
no doubt.
from Joe Burrow. T. Higgins had one on.
I think you're right, BG. I understand what he's saying, but he got to get it, don't he? Go ahead, B-Dirk.
But yeah, he's thrown a lot more deep balls and I'm gonna keep saying it.
No doubt.
So he's thrown a lot of long passes. Does that make you feel better?
There you go.
Childish.
Phrasing.
But which is good, A, because of his wrist, and B, I think it also shows last year the Bengals were dead last in passes downfield. You know, the average pass only traveled less than 7 yards down the field. So I think that's something that they're going to really work on. Yeah, I mean, things look good. Amarius Mims looks very impressive. The running backs look good, but I hate this time of year to try to judge running backs because that's all about, to me, you don't really see breaking tackles and making tackles this time of year nearly as much as it will be ratcheted up once the season started. So far so good. Cam Sample got hurt. We had a couple of little dings as far as injuries, but nothing. You know, Cam Sample could be bad. We'll see. Hendrickson has a bruised chest. Amarius Mims left, but said he'll be back in practice again tomorrow. Jermaine Burton rolled his ankle, but nothing major. So, yeah. So far, so good. Depth at wide receiver is definitely something I took away from.
I heard Jamar Chase is working with Burton, though he holding in.
Yeah, he's holding in. He's still, getting some work in on the side, doing some other things outside of just the regular training camp. But he's just walking around signing autographs at training camp, basically. But I'm not concerned about the deal will get done. There's a lot of moving parts to that. I don't think they expected him to want to get that deal done this year in his third year. After his third year, normally it's after the fourth year. So the Bengals, I mean, let's be honest, not a cash-rich franchise. So when you're talking about 4 years, probably in the neighborhood of $150 million, and you got to start putting bonuses and escrows out, I mean, I don't know that they're just going to come up with $80 million without moving some things around and getting that together. So I think no worries in my mind about him. Like I said from the beginning, I think he'll be signed. I think T is playing his year out and walking.
Okay. A lot of good stuff about the Bengals. I got a comment. Pittsburgh Todd, he asked me why I got all my Nike shoe boxes backwards. Because my feet is real big and I don't want you to see the shoe. The shoe size is on the other side. So I choose to have that side showing and not the side that says size, whatever the number is, right? So yeah, plus that's not all my shoes. That's just the shoes I wear regularly if I draw from. I got a whole closet full of other shoes that I don't wear at all anymore. Some New Balance and Jordans and other Nike. The shoes are just too heavy. Like Big G said, I really am a fan of the Nike 270 Max. So,
well, I think we were the same size. Maybe I'll have to meander down to Maryland and see if I do a little shopping.
Hey, as long as you don't touch them anniversary Maxes, Chris Webber's, me and you is good, B-Dirt.
They in one of them orange boxes. Them orange boxes, I don't wear them either. I just put them there to fill space.
If anybody deserves to have the Chris Webbers,
you're hit.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I got the Michigan stuff right here, baby.
You're hit. Them 270s is mine, buddy. Them 270s, I mean, them Chris Webbers belong to me. I just got to ship him the bread.
Yeah, or come down.
Yeah, hey, come visit or
see,
ship him the bread either way.
You said come visit. I said or come. So I got to give myself the Diddy magic.
Yep.
No,
got a little sprinkle.
I have that Venmo over there in about 30 seconds. You mess around, G.
Peter, come on, man. Why you listen, man? Come on, man.
So let's go back to the Steelers and wrap this thing up and get to overtime. Big G, you got sent any updates on the
my guy just told me that the Steelers offense.
Hold on a second. Tim Lyons had a very good comment.
What's Tim say?
He's worried about you too, G. He said, "Don't hold your breath, Tate."
Get Tim out of here.
Oh, I thought he wanted G to hold his. My bad. He's talking about takes money. I thought I just don't want to see you pass out, G.
Hey, so
we have a pretty good rapport. We've been around each other long enough that we typically pay each other whatever you need to be paid. I mean, Pay finally paid me for the Cubs loss today. I mean, I think the series was over Wednesday.
I thought it was a 4-game series. I didn't know the Cubs had moved on until they had beat up on their red-headed stepchilds to the south. Shout out to them.
My father used to always say, "I'd rather owe you than cheat you out of it."
That's fine.
Yeah.
I'll get you the money. I'm gonna get you the money. I ain't gonna cheat you out of it.
I'm not worried about it, but just when it's Reds and Cubs, I wanna when it's over, I want to hear my Cash App go ding. Ding. Yeah, that's what I want to hear. Like Big G gets you, like 10 minutes after it's decided.
Yeah. Big G gets you shoe money in a couple of weeks. He spent that on like 32 fantasy football magazines.
Probably. I'm about $60 in right now, Peter. So that's big facts. I'm about $60 in.
Hey, just so you guys know, we got a $50 league. He's $60 in research.
I'm 60 in research. I'm trying. It ain't about the money, man. It's the principality, man. I want that dang on. I want that belt back, boy. Come on, man.
All that to miss the playoffs.
Hey,
man.
Hey, you a 2-time defending champ?
Yes, I am.
Oh yeah, me too. The only 2.
I'm the people's champ too, so don't forget that.
Yeah, this joker be putting up the rock gifts and memes in our fantasy football chat. Yeah. I'm really tired of that pace since it came up.
Yeah.
Final boss.
And B Dirt put something in there, some office stuff in there for the other day. But so y'all got the invite, right?
Yeah, we got it.
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah, well, check B Dirt.
You just put a meme in there the other day. You got the invite. I seen you.
No, but that's the chat. That's not the invite. But I set the fantasy football league up again. We got one person that left and one person coming in. Sweet T coming in, Big G.
He's a victim.
Sound like Sweet Vic.
He's a victim. He's automatically 12th place. Just there's no expectation.
Automatically 12.
Yeah, because he's going to draft a bunch of elves. He's going to draft a bunch of elves, and then he's going to lose.
So Sweet T is Emmett's older brother. So Lamar's his name. But yeah, so we'll talk about that. But okay, Big G, couple camp questions. Finish out.
All right, so I guess got an update from my homie. He said that the offense actually looks better than the defense. They've had a couple of scoring drives right off the bat. Russell Wilson has played in Friday Night Lights tonight. How much, I'm not sure, but he has played. He did dress. He was out on the field and played. It looks like that there was a big play that was done on the offense, but I'm not, without me knowing exactly who did what, I don't want to say it, but I know that there was a big play that was done on the offensive scheme. And right now, as far as the scoring goes, the offense leads the defense. That's the update that I got right now.
Okay, well, we'll get caught up on overtime. I mean, I can't wait to look at some of the other podcasts and YouTube and stuff. But pay. Jeremiah Yoder wants to see you and The Rock in a steel cage match.
I think Pay takes the L.
I'm asking Pay, can you take The Rock, Pay? I mean, The Rock, old as me and Big G. You always talk about us.
Just depends on who writes the script.
That's true. It depends on who writes the script. And The Rock is very friendly with the script writers. The Brahma Bull, the People's Champ, the original People's Champ. I'm the new People's Champ. He's a GOAT. It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. But if I can get it to where they make us do an Olympic style doping test, I think I got him. If we both come in clean, I got him.
Wow. See, Big G, that's dry snitch. He put The Rock out there. Nobody said that about The Rock. Said Pay.
Whoa. I'm not the first one to say it. I might be dry snitching, but I ain't the first one.
Stop with the snitching, Pay. Come on, man.
Hey, Big G. Is by the time the season starts, is Zach Frazier gonna pass Nate Herbig by? Rapid fire. Don't be Bolo yet. Come on, keep you going. Come on.
What?
Yes. 90-10. 90-10 he passed him by the time. No later than week 2. No later than week 2. 90-10.
Hold on a second, Big G. Pay right.
What he said?
I said I'm gonna keep you going.
Yeah, big pause.
Gave myself the big pause.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
okay.
90-10.
So you think that? So the answer is yes. I don't want your percentages. The answer is yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So what do you think, real quick, about the Marcus Golden signing?
Oh, that could be doomed for Highsmith. It's one or two things. Either Highsmith is possibly being talked about with trade talks, or Jeremiah Moon is not what we think he is. Because if you add Golden, then you got Golden, Herbig, Highsmith, Watt. But now if Moon is that fifth guy and Moon's not panning out, that makes sense. But if Moon is playing well in camp.
Well, you say that fifth guy, you think they're keeping 5 outside backers?
Jeremiah Moon will get cut if that's the case, or he gets stuffed on the practice squad.
But somebody might pick him up too. But
I'm under the belief thinking that there might be something going on with Highsmith. I don't want that to happen. I don't want to see Highsmith traded. Please, I don't want to trade him. But why else would you sign Golden? It doesn't make sense unless I mean, I understand the whole thing with Holcomb, and maybe they're trying to switch guys from outside to inside, and they want to have that versatility too as far as the linebackers is concerned. But something's going on because they just don't wait.
So you rather keep Highsmith than trade for Ayuk?
Personally, yes.
Okay.
I would rather treat Highsmith than trade for Brandon Ayuk. Personally.
Okay. Next question, Big G. Does Fautanu end up starting at right tackle, or do they move Broderick Jones back to right and put Dan Moore in at left?
No. Jones is staying left. Fautanu's going to stay right. I don't think – I saw some film. My boy sent me some clips with Dan Moore playing tackle, right tackle. He was out there getting smoked, man. And I was like, bro, why are we even trying this? We know that that's not his position. So let's just put Fautanu there, leave Jones on the other side, and go from there.
Okay. Does Cordero Patterson get cut? Does he make the roster?
Based on the new kickoff rules, probably Patterson makes it if he's healthy. If he's not healthy, he's going to get cut. But if he's healthy, he'll make the roster.
He hasn't shown anything yet in OTAs and in this first week of camp. I mean, nothing. And Jalen Warren and Calvin Austin have showed that they can return kickoffs.
That's correct. But we know what Patterson does as far as a kickoff specialist. I mean, he's probably the best guy that we've seen since Devin Hester as far as kickoff returns in the NFL. So that's the value he brings. And with the new kickoff rules, I watched that mess last night on the preseason game. I said, man, that is big trash. That is one of the worst rules they had installed yet. That kickoff, but it puts Patterson in position. All he's got to do is break one tackle and he's to the house because the way the lines are set up.
That's why I kind of liked it. It's going to make the kickoff more part of the game and more strategic than just somebody kicking it through the end zone.
Yeah. But it's one tackle. If one guy misses an assignment and one guy misses one tackle, it's house. It's touchdown.
I think Cordell Patterson gets cut myself personally. Now, the last question, man, and we're going to get ready to get out of here and go to overtime. And Pay is driving that overtime ship. So, looking forward to see what we're going to be. I know what kind of stuff we're going to be discussing, but see how the discussion flows in overtime. So be sure to get out of here and get right on over to overtime. The link is out there already. It's scheduled for 9:10. It's 9:05 now, so it might be about 9:12. I got to download and upload this show real quick. But hey, Big G, does Justin Fields have a legitimate chance at being QB1 for the Steelers going into Atlanta September the 9th, I believe the game is?
Yes, absolutely. Yes, he's got a legitimate shot. We got a super chat. Louis D. Hey, I ain't never seen him on the show. What's cracking? Louis D. What's going on?
Louis D. What's good, homie? Thanks for joining, man. We're happy to have you. Pay. Go ahead and read Louis' comment, man. It's probably Luis.
Yeah, I messed it up.
That's definitely Luis. I had the curiosity in watching the last top 10 of the NFL best players. And once again, I get to see TJ Watt get disrespected by putting Miles in. What's that? Miles and Jones?
Yep. I just text you guys the link for they just showed it the top 10.
Who is Jones? Who is Jones?
I'm gonna send you the link. Hold on.
Just tell us who it is right now.
I know Mrs. Jones.
Good callback.
So I don't know. Chris Jones, defensive line, Kansas City Chiefs went in at number 6. The top 10 was Tyreek Hill, not number 8. Number 10 was Max Crosby. 9 was Kelsey. 8 was TJ Watt. 7 was Trent Williams. 6 was Chris Jones. 5 was Myles Garrett. 4 was Patrick Mahomes. 3 was Christian McCaffrey. 2 was Lamar Jackson. And number 1 was Tyreek Hill.
Yeah, I think I mean, it is disrespect.
Best player in the league.
It is disrespect, but it is an element of media bias in that. And
the players vote on this. So,
the players just hating. It kind of like the fatigue of an athlete. LeBron could have won P since his last MVP. I mean, he has 4, but he could have 8.
I'll tell you, fatigue of an athlete. How many kids is how many kids does homeboy have?
A village.
That's
a village.
Tyreek Hill should be suffering from athlete fatigue. Yeah.
There you go. All them kids voted for him. That's how you got there.
Oh yeah.
He has a village. He has a full village.
Yeah, he got quite a few. I mean, who has more than Tyreek?
Nobody that I know.
What's my man? And Cromartie. He's trying to catch up.
Cromartie. That's what I was thinking.
Sean Kemp.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Sean Kemp up there. He's champion. Sean Kemp might be the bike.
Thanks for the super chat, Luis. But yeah,
TJ
is being disrespectful.
Mailman had a gang, didn't he?
Yeah, gang kids.
No, he just had that one illegitimate one.
Yeah, that went to the league, right? In girls basketball?
Playing the WNBA.
Okay. Mm-hmm. But yeah, so all the Steeler questions and stuff, man. We're going to get into some Steeler stuff and other stuff on overtime. Thank you guys for joining us for another Friday night episode.
Karl Malone does have 7.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Yeah, but how many with his wife, though?
I think he got 3.
7
how many by underage women?
Yeah, he had one underage woman.
I think he got 3 ladies that he impregnated.
Is that on the basketball reference page?
Let's talk about this on the proper platform on overtime. This is Steeler AFC North talk. We're about to get out of here. For myself, Big G, the little fella. Big G is the little fella. Pay is the young fella. And B Dirt is wee boy. The homie B Dirt, wee boy. The champ, undisputed. We about to get out of here on that note. Check out overtime in about 7 minutes, and we'll be there. So what they used to say, man, be there or be square. Is that still a thing?
No one says that anymore.
I'm done with that.
Hey, on the outro music, go ahead and get them thumbs up. We had up to like 130 you watching. We got 63 thumbs up. Trying to get to 75 before we get out. So between now and us saying peace, Pay, take us home.
Arrest Brett Favre.